You really are like the definition of girl power.
Oh,
though,
thank
because
you.
no, seriously, like I don't know, you do so many things. I mean, you sing, you dance, you act.
Thank you.
Like
Girl power was always a really big theme, I guess, growing up. My mom's a really, really strong, amazing woman, as is my sister, my grandmother. So I grew up really admiring musicians and actors who kind of stood for that. So whenever I get to tell or step into a character's shoes that tells that story, I really love it.
hey guys, it's Tracy Bear on the Young Hollywood couch with the beautiful Sofia.
Thank you very much. Hi, Tracy.
How are you? I just saw you the other day.
At the Teen Choice Awards.
Teen Choice Awards.
Yeah.
I just found my twin on the carpet right now.
Twinning guy.
Totally twinning.
But I was gonna say, because I was wondering if you were gonna wear red today, because you do like red, right?
I do love red. I don't
And you
wear
look
much
amazing in
color.
red.
Thank you. But ever since the Love Is the Name music video was the first time that I wore
Yes.
red, and I was like, I really like this color.
So we never regret that life's gonna be what we be. So we turn the music up tonight, let the beat set you free.
So yeah, I do enjoy wearing red. But today I went for a little bit more of a Cinderella inspired look.
Well, I mean, of course, speaking of Cinderella, you are literally Cinderella. How crazy, Cinderella.
It's surreal.
An all-new Cinderella story.
Welcome VIPs.
You've only brought one assistant.
I'm not her assistant, I'm her stepdaughter.
The only thing Tessa ever wanted
You're here to help Athena and Olympia focus on one thing.
was a way out.
I mean, it's like you're the fourth Cinderella now.
It's really crazy. You know, I don't know about you, but I've literally adored every single one of those movies, from the Hillary one, Selena,
Yes.
Lucy, and just to be a part of that list, that legacy is so surreal and such an honor, and it's like a pinch me moment every time I hear it.
And like, I mean, you've grown up, you're part of the Disney family.
Yes.
I'm like jealous of you because I feel like you're always playing like something to do with like all the Disney characters, and I'm like all the princesses and I'm just like,
Thank you.
That must be just because I'm assuming you were a Disney
Oh,
fan growing up.
huge Disney fan. I knew every Disney princess song. I basically grew up twirling around my house singing and dancing to Disney princess songs, dressed as a Disney princess.
Which
So,
one was your fave?
Actually, I have a photo dressed as Cinderella, which I need to post. That's a good photo. I was dressed as Cinderella, which is one of my favorites, and I also loved Belle. So I was Belle for Halloween every single year. I was obsessed.
Are you serious?
I was not creative. I just stuck to Belle. But I love them all. So to be a part of the Disney family and to now, you know, bring back this modern retelling of a Cinderella story is really special.
And like, tell us about, because I think you were filming it in South Africa, right?
Yes, we shot it in Cape Town, which
By the way, I'm South African, so I'm really, and I've never been to Cape Town, which is ridiculous.
Wait, you're
but
South African?
My whole family
You just
is.
became my favorite person in the world. I'm not even. We could have a whole other interview about Cape Town, South Africa.
Can we please? Because
Oh yeah, I'll come back. Let's come back
I
tomorrow.
feel bad that I'm like have that South African blood. I've never been to Cape Town.
You need to go to Cape Town. South Africa is one of the most beautiful countries I've ever been to. Cape Town's my favorite city in the world. It was paradise. Every sunrise, every sunset was insane. And I literally, me and my sister have withdrawals every single day. We're like, I really wish we were in Cape Town right now. It's a really, really special place. It was amazing to shoot there.
I see pictures and I'm just like, oh
Yeah,
my gosh, it looks magical.
Insane. It's magical, yeah.
And then the accents. I like wish
The
I had-
accents,
aren't
there's
they the
so
best?
many. They're amazing. It's like a mix between like British and Australian.
Yeah,
But there's also
exactly.
like 15 different dialects, so it's so cool to like hear the cultures and the different dialects is really, really special.
I actually like my parents have the accent, but I don't, which is really unfortunate. So I can
pretty
kind of talk like that, but not
That's
really.
good. That's really good.
I tried.
I could
Did
never
you
do
figure it out?
it.
You
I
couldn't
know.
do it?
I stuck to the little bit of British in the movie. I couldn't do South African.
I mean, Hillary, Selena Gomez,
Yes.
everyone. Like, what are you bringing to the table now? Like, what's the difference with your version of Cinderella?
Yes. So in our Cinderella story, it's a full-on musical. So it's the first one that has full musical numbers, and music is a really big part of the film. But what I love so much about our modern Cinderella is that her fairy tale, even though in the process she does fall in love with the prince, that wasn't what her happily ever after was. Her dream was to follow her dreams, to be a singer, to be a performer, and Tessa, my character, she believed in herself when no one else had fought for her dreams, and she made her own happily ever after come true. So it's kind of a spin on the modern fairy tale where there's no prince in a shining armor coming to rescue her. She goes and chases after her dreams, and I think that's a really beautiful story of girl power, which I really feel very lucky to tell.
You really are like the definition of girl power. though,
thank
because
you
no, seriously, like I don't know, you do so many things. I mean, you sing, you dance, you
Thank
act,
you.
like, and you grew up dancing too, right?
I did,
that
yes,
was a big
I grew up
passion.
dancing. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. You know, girl power was always a really big theme, I guess, growing up. My mom's a really, really strong, amazing woman, as is my sister, my grandmother. So I grew up really admiring musicians and actors who kind of stood for that. So whenever I get to tell or step into a character's shoes that tells that story, I really love it.
Like, who are some of your biggest influences? Like,
Well, growing up, I really loved, of course, Beyonce, Queen Bee. You know,
Bee.
she like performs like no one else in the world. She goes on that stage and just kills it, but also has a career in acting. She does both. J-Lo as well has an amazing career in music and acting, and Justin Timberlake as well are big influences.
You
of mine.
said at the Teen Choice, you were like, did you meet him?
I didn't meet him, but I was just listening to his speech, and it was so beautiful and
my
so
God.
inspiring. I was like, this guy is just really, really incredible.
He is
Yeah.
amazing. And then you, I mean, I don't know how you have time. Your song, Love is the Name.
Yes.
It has like 27 million views
Yeah,
right now,
almost
which is
30 million, which is crazy. It was my first single, and it was amazing to see how it was received by fans. And you know, it's kind of the first piece of music that I let out to the world. And I'm right now in the studio working on my album, really finding my sound, and I can't wait to share more music with everyone.
What was the inspiration behind that song? What was the whole message behind it?
So there's kind of a little fun fact about the song. Then there was a big band in the 80s called Opus that had a big global hit called Live Is Life. And the part of the song where I go, na 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 na, is from that song. So we took that piece and created the song Love is the Name, which is kind of just a celebration of life, of living life in the moment, and you know, those moments where you just want to give it everything you've got and just dance. So it's a kind of an uplifting song about that.
It really is, and it has like that like Latin flair.
Yeah,
to
it has a little bit of
so,
like
it
this
really does
international
make
vibe,
you
yeah.
want to do that.
For sure.
And also, but I was gonna go back to your dancing because did you do? Was it ballroom dancing? Because you pretty much like trained in everything, right? Like,
Yeah,
almost
I've never done
everything.
ballroom, but that would be cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I started with ballet, jazz, tap, hip hop, contemporary. I love dance. I grew up dancing. I basically grew up in a dance studio. So to work with Michelle Johnson, our director, in Cinderella story, it was really amazing to kind of bring those musical numbers to life and to really, really go full out with my dancing. I had never done that in a movie before, so it was amazing.
But then, like, you're so lucky too, because a lot of your roles,
Very
you're always
lucky.
like singing and dancing and acting and everything. Like
Totally.
Descendants.
Completely. My first movie
Yeah.
incorporated everything. It launched my career as a singer and an actress, so it was amazing. And Cinderella story, so I could do everything that I love in one movie.
And then you're filming also the sequel to
So
Descendants.
Descendants, we're shooting it very
too.
soon, which we're so excited about. You know, Evie changed my life, and I can't wait to continue her story with Dove and with Boo Boo and Cameron and everyone that's involved.
Dove is amazing. She was actually here recently. She's amazing.
Yes.
Was there any just like crazy funny stories on set?
Dove makes a really good Minions impression.
What?
Really, right? Wow, she like is the funniest. It's like ba-na-na-na. You have to start to do it. It's really funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah. At like
wish
4 a.m.
okay.
It's very, very entertaining.
And then Adventures in Babysitting. I'm
Yes.
like, there's so many things that you're doing.
Thank you.
I love Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
she's one of my best
I
friends.
think I watched the original 80s movie like 500,000
That's
times.
amazing.
Were you a
I
fan
watched
of the movie?
it. I had seen it right before I got the audition, and I loved it. It's like so timeless. It's like Elizabeth Shue is everyone's dream babysitter,
gosh.
and to work on it with Sabrina to remake such a classic and for it to be the 100th DCOM is such an honor, and it actually is the most seen movie of the whole year.
Oh
Just
my
like
God.
Descendants was, which is really amazing. So thanks to all the amazing fans. Thank you guys for watching.
That is so exciting.
Very exciting.
And then I have to talk about your fashion right now because you do look beautiful.
Thank you very
always,
much. Thank
Always,
you.
Is there something that you've just been like loving this whole summer? Like, what's been your go-to?
You know, I've always really loved fashion. I've been really into red.
Okay.
This
yes.
summer. I'm not that into prints and florals, but I love like a pop of a solid color, and I'm really into denim too. Like this, for instance, this denim
Beautiful
dress.
denim dress. It's amazing.
But yeah, it's always fun to experiment with fashion, and it's a big part of who I am as a person. So I really love that part of my job.
And then also, we were talking about earlier, because we actually are on a Lively right now.
Yes,
we're
we
streaming
are.
this
Hi,
interview
guys.
live. So,
Live.
hey guys. And you're going to do a lot of fan questions
Yes.
afterwards. Is there just like something that you're like, are you like a Snapchat girl, an Instagram girl, or what do you love?
I have always loved Instagram because I just love, you know, sharing those really special moments with everyone. But Snapchat has become a big favorite of mine recently just because it's so cool and
The
I
filters,
love it. The
right?
filters are amazing.
Do you
It's
have a
so much
favorite one?
fun. I really love the flower crown. Now I love the yellow crown.
Yes, the butterflies, right?
Butterflies are great.
I'm on that same page. I like the ones that make you look pretty, not
Oh,
the
yeah,
like,
for
weird
sure.
ones that make you look so weird.
Oh, there's a really fun one today with like blue lips.
Oh,
that like
really?
kind of shrinks your face with blue lips. It was quite funny. That was
Okay,
fun
well,
too.
we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah,
I think.
I love
we're gonna have to do
Snapchat
that.
filters.
All right, well, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Shooting something? oh my god. Oh, okay.
Next one.
Am I doing it right?
Please prepare. Please prepare for takeoff and your seatbelts. Something.
Flight attendants?
Yeah, but time was up, but you got it.